market. The G-Way, that's how I turn to an artist. I'm putting my faith in the Trinity, calling it three-way. Straight out of Texas, you know I'm the largest. We lit now, switch sides, I got me a pick now. Sinners a hat, the flesh should get hit now. Scriptures is flying, tell everybody to get down. That's how I get rid of desires. Grace on my body, I call it a tire. I call on the spirit, he taking me higher. Can't hang with a demon, little buddy, a liar. He can get stepped on, spider. I'm sliding with Che, rider. Walking the light, I ain't never a hider. Spirit get caught and he set me on fire. Sunday putting it on, flyer. Flesh can't roll through here, tire. Satan got kicked out of heaven, he fired.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or can you welcome to the channel. Today I'm back here in Trailmakers. We're going to be showcasing a new build that I have here. I hope you did enjoy that little cinematic of it. You kind of already got familiarized with it, but we're still we're still going to dive a little deeper into it. So this is Jaws, if you can't already tell. This is Blake Wilkey's trophy truck, or trophy bug actually, and I built this a while back. This was actually not this exact build, but I attempted to build the in real life vehicle a while back. So this is a revamped build that I've made, and I kind of want to do a comparison between the two. Not necessarily a performance comparison, because they're two completely different suspension types, at least in terms of what kind of travel it has and how wide everything is. So first of all, we'll just kind of take a look at this one. This does have headlights, a little light bar on the front like the actual Jaws, and it does have a chase light in the back. Now I don't know if the actual in real life vehicle has a chase light. I'd imagine it has something like it, but either way it's there. So I'm glad I was actually able to add that, and all the details like the spares. I did kind of try to make a sort of a fuel cell here, and also get my weight behind my basically get my weight more rear biased with those engines. So not only do they serve as my power cores for actually driving, they actually kind of help this thing with considering it's rear wheel drive, it actually helps with the traction a little bit. There is also a speedometer in here. I didn't add a steering wheel, I didn't really have enough for it, but there's a speedometer, and we do have 30 power cores, so this thing does go pretty fast. This is probably one of my most detailed builds, and I say that because there's a lot of decals on this. Pretty much this whole, you can kind of see the discoloration here. This whole top half of the cab is all decals, so there's no actual solid color. This is all pretty much just glass blocks and then just decal, just decals on them, just to kind of get the look of that slug bug kind of look. And I think this might be one of my favorite builds. Well, I mean, really a lot of my builds are like my favorite builds, but I think this one is probably my most favorite, because it was actually something that I have that kind of started this channel actually. I've since deleted the video, but I did make a short that was the Jaws trophy truck doing like a little jump on Treasure Island, and that was like my first video ever. And then after that I continued doing shorts and all that, and then of course continuing into long form videos. Then of course we just have the usual J-arm suspension in the front, and then we have the 4-link in the rear solid axle. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the old Jaws and just kind of show you guys how different my building style has gotten over the past pretty much 2 years, I guess. All right, so I'm in first person right now. I'm looking at a mountain. What I have just pulled out is, I don't have any words to explain it. So,
what is that?
Yeah, I mean, the size difference is just insane. I think this thing is like no, not 10 tires. What am I talking about? Probably like 12 tires wide, and it's an uneven number, so it's, I don't even know. But this thing didn't even have 4-link. I found this was the oldest version I have of this, so I did actually revamp this single creation like 20 times, I think, until I actually ended up when Wesley posted a video on the suspension, the actual like 4-link, or it was technically a 3-link, but 3-link suspension in the rear, and then that kind of like asymmetrical front suspension, and then I put that on there, and that was like my last ever time touching this thing. And obviously the color is off too, because we never had that lavender color. And honestly, I kind of just wanted to show you this because, like, obviously this is a very big difference, and this can help motivate some people that might not have like the greatest looking builds, but over time you can continue and make better and better builds as you go. We're gonna go ahead and actually just do some performance testing, you could say, just to kind of show, oh my gosh, just kind of show how this thing performs. Oh my gosh. Now this thing is a lot of complexity, and well, I mean, that's usually what it is, but it's maxed out right now. And the reason, okay, something I did need to note, sometimes it does that where the fender just decides to cave in. So if you do download this will be on Xbox and PlayStation. It'll be coming to Xbox maybe by the time when this video is out. I don't know when I'm going to get this out. It's currently a Tuesday at 9:50. So not sure when this is coming out, but I think it'll be out on Xbox by the time. It'll for sure be out on PlayStation. And then I might try and do some other stuff, but it should be pretty much something like this one. But anyways, if you do download this, it may take a couple times to actually load in properly. Easiest way to tell is if your fender is caved in, obviously that's not good, or if your fender is slightly off, like if the headlight isn't above that little rounded wedge right there, then you got some problems. But as long as it is there, you're good. Also, another thing, for your controls, the headlights are right arrow, the pink bar is X or A for Xbox, and then you could also get a orange or yellow light bar with top arrow, and then in the rear it's just bottom arrow for chase lights. Now Jaws does have a giant light bar on the top of the roof. Unfortunately, I was not able to add that. It's just so much complexity. I might try and add it in the future and then post it again, but yeah, this thing just has a lot of complexity, and like I was saying, the reason for that is I had to angle this rear fender here just to kind of make it look like the actual thing, and of course that also helps give me clearance to put these spare tires back here. Back to showing the performance of this thing. Take it off this jump right here. That was pretty smooth. Okay, not the best turning right there. You know, I wonder, like, obviously when you have an all-wheel drive, also, yeah, another thing, this is rear-wheel drive like the in real life vehicle, but I noticed, like, in Trailmakers, and it could just be because of how, like, many steering hinges there is, so it's like kind of the tires have a hard time responding to turns, or maybe I was just going really fast right there. I wasn't really paying attention, but the steering, even at with a higher angle, it's not very good on like rear-wheel drive vehicles, which, I mean, that's pretty obvious because all-wheel drive you actually have something moving that front tire and like helping it steer. But I don't know, it's just kind of weird. That was actually a really good test right there. This is probably my favorite spot on Airborne. Going down this or up it, there's a lot of bumps, and you can really see how good your suspension is going up or down. Oh my gosh. Do this a couple times. If you can be going like 80 down this and not like hit any of your components, or bottom out I should say, really, then you got a pretty good build. This is just like the usual 12 tires, 12 blocks wide and a 16 tire. Whoa, a 16 block wheelbase, just like the, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Just like the trophy truck chassis, so it's just the exact same thing. I kind of want to actually do some rock crawling with this. This is not a Ultra 4 truck, but I think it can still be somewhat capable. It is rear-wheel drive. There is better spots than this area here to be doing rock crawling. Also, this isn't even rock crawling. This is more of just, okay, and we already tipped out. Also, I kind of want to show the top speed of this. I'm actually curious. I never checked it. I think it's like 90. I need kind of like a flat, straight road. This is going downhill. Yeah, that was, yeah. I'd say about 90. 90 is about the top speed on a flat straight. This thing is pretty flipping quick. But that's about it for this video. Hopefully I'll be able to keep these coming a little more consistently. I'm gonna try and get 3 to 4 videos out every month. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to turn out. I can't make any promises, but I'm just going to say I'm hoping to get at least 3 to 4 videos out a month. Hopefully more if possible. I do have quite a lot of builds to do. I got the, let me see if I can remember. I got to do a rally car, a class 1 buggy. There's a semi-truck, trophy truck. And of course, obviously the build ones are going to take a lot longer just because I want to try and get the build looking decent at least, and also working good. I think, oh yeah, there's another one. It was like a rally car and a trophy truck hybrid. Kind of curious on how that's gonna work out. If anyone's seen the like Nissan, I think it's the Nissan Silva trophy, or not trophy truck, but it was a pre-runner. So anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Don't really have much else to talk about. You guys just let me know down in the comments if you do want to see something, like maybe you have an idea of what you want to be built in this game. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments, or if you want to just let me know what you think of my build, what could be changed, what you might have, what kind of critiques you might have on it. Anything you guys have, let me know down in the comments. So that's about it. Whoa. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.